Mulan is coming to Disney Plus.
John Wick 4 and 5? 5?
What?
Crazy?
Dude?
Movie minds.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? This is Ish.
And this is Ant.
And we're Movie Minds, where we keep you up to date with all the movie news and reviews and some shows.
And please, guys, like always, follow us on all our social media platforms. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, MySpace if you got it. I don't think we're there yet.
No,
but
TikTok though.
TikTok,
There's
yes,
one video
TikTok.
there.
I love it. Anyway, thank you so much. We're gonna be moving on right now to our worthy mentions.
Yes. So what's going on in the world?
Let's do it, man. Well, the first thing that's going on is that Jurassic World Dominion just released a new image on Twitter, and basically it's an image of the cooling unit of the InGen, which was the John Hammond bioengineering company. So this is like the picture that ties this Dominion new movie to the Lost World and everything that Steven Spielberg created. So that's exciting. And so Jurassic World Dominion is currently set to arrive in theaters in June 11th, 2021. So that's exciting. For another news, there's Adria Arjona has been cast as one of the leads for the upcoming Disney Plus original series that serves as a spin-off and a prequel to Rogue One, a Star Wars story, according to Deadline. So that's pretty exciting.
Star Wars news is always delightful.
He's a Star Wars guy. So that's pretty exciting, man. I'm looking forward to see what goes on with that. Yeah. And then there's Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on with that guy right now. But he is in negotiations right now to play Geppetto for Disney. So he's in there right now talking to Disney about playing Geppetto in the new live action film.
Dude, he's perfect.
Pinocchio.
For that, he's perfect for that. Dude.
Yeah, he just became a citizen of Greece now, and the's kind of a little speculation as to why he did it. He was on that Epstein plane log a little bit, so that's kind of crazy. So a lot of people are really questioning Tom Hanks right now. So I don't know if they want to see him per se.
Comment below about that. Let's see what you guys think about that little comment that Anthony just said.
Yeah, that whole thing with Tom Hanks is crazy, man. Because I mean, a lot of stuff has been going on with all that. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
We shall see, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go into Hot Tops.
Hot Top.
Graphic.
Let's do it.
There. All right, guys. So we have some.
That's right.
We have some great news. Finally, we're getting a blockbuster, a summer blockbuster. Right now, like soon, this year.
September 4th.
Yeah, Tuesday during a company Q3 earnings call, Disney CEO Bob announced that Mulan will be available on Disney Plus in multiple countries, including the US, on September 4th. Simultaneously, going to come out on some theaters, and it's going to be great, y'all. But what do you think about its price tag?
It's $30, guys. And so I think it's actually pretty reasonable considering the fact that now you'll be able to, if you're going to go alone to the movies, obviously this would be a high price tag to pay. However, if this is a Disney movie, let's not forget that pretty much a lot of moms and dads are going to be taking their kids and their whole families to go watch it. So if you take that in consideration, then it's going to be pretty cheap for the whole family.
Yeah.
And the fact that Disney is actually, once you buy Disney, this is not something that they came out right away, that they had to actually ask Disney if that was the case. I believe they asked Bob Iger, or I'm not sure exactly who.
It was one of the others.
One of the executives. Yes. And so basically when you have Disney Plus and you buy a Mulan, you'll be able to watch it continuously from there on.
Right.
So
until you're subscribe to Disney Plus,
exactly.
as long as however long that would be, which in my case would be forever because they have all the Star Wars trilogy there. And I am really excited about that, man. That's really cool. I was looking at this as like a pay-per-view type of deal where, Disney can you could get this blockbuster for $30, because I mean we've gotten fights, like for $80, $50, $100.
Yeah, $89, $99
like
are the
stuff, right? So for a blockbuster movie at this budget, I mean, $30 is not bad at all.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you have to have a subscription to Disney Plus, but I see this as Disney's way of wetting their feet into the whole pay-per-view type of deal,
Well, Disney Plus is only $7.99.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah,
but the whole price tag thing, it could turn people away. But like you said before so well, that it's for families. It's a family movie. dude, I see nothing but gain on this move. I cannot wait to buy it. Like, honestly, like if you buy it, and I know we're probably gonna see it together.
Right.
I mean, I probably will buy my own, like just so I could watch.
So
it,
you can have it on the Disney Plus. Absolutely,
yeah, dude.
And there's people right now that are kind of mixed on this. If you go down to the comments of it, they're like, "Well, why are you gonna offer it for $30? And have to be a subscriber? Why can't you just put it on Prime or Amazon or people that don't want to pay a subscription for it monthly?" Now that does bring up a pretty interesting point though. Why isn't Disney doing that? Or they may do it towards the getting closer to Mulan, is offer it at Amazon and all these other platforms for that same amount of money. Now, if you go to an Amazon Prime pay-per-view, basically, it's about $20 right now, $19.99. They would be selling it for $30.
Yeah. See, that's a good question.
And a lot of people are complaining about that. They're not.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. I would, if I were Disney, which I'm not, I would not do that, because that will bring exclusivity to Disney Plus.
I agree.
And it's all about that. Like this is our culture right now. Like, dude, you could sell $30 tacos if you're exclusive to, like, you know, a specific region in LA.
But
like,
do you think they may be losing some money and not being able to put it in platforms where people don't want to become subscribers for a whole month?
Yes, the answer, like service level, I would say yes. You're right, they would, but because Disney's Plus, it's new right now.
Yeah,
I would say branding wise would probably be a good move to do that, even though they may lose some money, which they have for sure, because it's a $200 million.
Yeah.
Movie. So
that's where I'm a little hazy on the fact that maybe Disney is willing to take the hit for it. They might make their whole money back, which I think they are, which I'm sure they are. But it is a $200 million movie. That's just what the movie cost. I'm not sure exactly how much promotion and everything that they put in it to put it on Disney Plus. So I'm sure it's well above 200 million. So anyway, whatever happens, I'm super stoked about it coming out on Disney Plus, and the fact that we're going to actually have a big blockbuster coming out.
We're going to be able to do a review finally.
Exactly.
And we're going to be able to just enjoy it with like a group of people, you know?
Absolutely.
And I can't wait. But social distancing at that party, y'all.
Anyway, guys, please subscribe, press the like button for us, do your thing, help us out, grow this channel for us. Anyway,
on to the next
topic. So, here we go, man. Lionsgate came out with some news this week. Very, very beautiful, and he's back news. Yeah, he's been back for a while. No, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. John Wick 4 and John Wick 5 are going to be filmed simultaneously, 4 and 5, back to back. Ishmael, what do you think about this? How did John Wick 5 already get greenlit when 4 hasn't even come out yet? How?
One word. Gung fu.
Gung fu. Gung fu. Yes.
That's it. Because it's so freaking unique. Like, this is the action movie franchise that is actually relevant to what the world wants, and actually wants something brand new, something fresh. Yes, they have a lot of action flick nuances where, you know, of course he's gonna survive stupid falls, and so of course thousands of people are gonna be shooting at him and he doesn't get hurt, not once. Of course, all these things are great to see in action flick, but they have a spin on it. They have a world building, which is a little bit more complex than your 80s, 90s action films. And it just makes great sense for them to actually move on to a more episodic storytelling version of John Wick, because now they have a story arc to build from 4 to 5. That is very exciting, because to be honest with you, for an action flick, the story arcs are amazing.
But let's say 4 doesn't work that well. 4 comes out and we hate it and it doesn't make that much money, which I doubt, right? But let's say it does. They already went into 5. They already funded 5. This is already getting funded.
Yeah. And I think it's a good move, because 1, 2, and 3 were great hits. Actually, 3 was one of the record breaking ones
Was
for,
it?
for
I'm not sure.
Lionsgate. And for me, my personal favorite John Wick film is actually the 3rd one. And dude, like they're on a streak. Why not hit the iron while it's hot, man? And they're doubling down on it. I think they have the ability to do it. Keanu Reeves looks amazing as per usual. The guy is like drinks I don't know, baby blood or something like that.
So the three films have made so
young.
far 584 million.
Yeah.
Okay. With a budget
20 million
of a very, very low
each.
budget. I mean, these movies don't take that much money to make.
Yeah.
And so it's made in whole 584 million. Now, it's still left to be seen whether it's, 4 is going to work out. However, because of all the 3, and you were right, absolutely right, people are going to go watch this. Okay. And so because 4 is going to, everybody's waiting to see what happens, because 3 leaves you with a great cliffhanger. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're kind of pissed in it a little bit because of how John Wick gets done at the end. And I don't want to give any spoilers away, but it really is something to watch, guys. So when 4 and 5 come out, I'm so looking forward to it. Last movie that I remember did this was Lord of the Rings. They filmed the 2 Towers and the Return of the King simultaneously, and they were able to do some really cool stuff at the moment. So it was really, really good. It really benefited the movie itself. However, I'm hoping that there isn't anything that happens to where it makes the movie feel too crazy, like, unbelievable. Now there's a lot of unbelievableness in this movie, in these movies, but to where it goes overboard, where people are just getting like, okay, well, I'm just going to go watch the 5th one because I want to see what happens. I hope that's not the case.
Yeah. Speaking of world building, though, before we let you go, Starz has a series coming out based on the John Wick world called the Continental, which is the hotel where, a bunch of assassins or mercenaries go to rest.
Right.
That whole storyline of how it got to that point is crazy interesting to me, man. Just knowing that they could build on that and just kind of bring back those assassins that we've seen already. That
I think Keanu Reeves makes a little cameo right there on it.
Yeah, and when he's like, he could be the Darth Vader of that series, where you could only see him like maybe one series finale or something like that, where you see him and when he's there. Dude, it's
or you done. Hear like everybody, because he's the boogeyman in these.
Yeah, exactly.
So everybody would hear about this guy.
Right now, Keanu Reeves' character, John, is a good guy.
Yes.
In that Continental series, he's gonna be a bad guy, guys. So yeah,
it's gonna be awesome, man. I know they're gonna be getting him back. He's right now. He's working on. He's working on the Matrix 4, and then he's also with some other movies that he has on project. So they're trying to look to when he's gonna be able to shoot these movies. But it's super exciting, guys. So stay tuned for more info on that.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. So let's go on to the next segment, which is gonna be a little bit different. We're not going to do stream and chill, though you can stream and chill this movie. We're going to be going ahead and doing, sort of. We're going to do a movie review today on The Tax Collector.
We both watched it, and it was a movie, very interesting movie with Shia LaBeouf, and then David Ayers directing and writing and producing. Yeah. And he was a cameo in it. So I don't know. What did you think, man?
All right. So overall thoughts, right? We're going to do full on review of it. Non-spoilery at first, right? So we could kind of like get into a little bit. But I was disappointed in this film because of David Ayer and because of Shy. Those guys are amazing to me. Like, I love what they do. Even the whole Suicide Squad thing that he did with David Ayer did, I still kind of enjoy that film, but this is something that was really, really disappointing to me. There was a lot of things I want to talk about right now, but overall, man, I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. It was a little disappointing, and especially because it comes from the great mind of David Ayers, the man that brought you Training Day, Endgame. Endgame was amazing.
End of watch, right?
End of Watch.
End
I'm
of
sorry.
Watch.
I'm thinking Avengers here. End of Watch
Snap it.
with Jake Gyllenhaal, absolutely, and Ezekiel Pena.
So good.
And then, he's just had a lot of movies, guys. Yeah, you're right. Suicide Squad wasn't that great, but I still enjoyed it. That ending was pretty terrible. But this movie, it was very... it was just really... It was confusing to me at times, and also... the writing in it, and I know he wrote it, and which makes me even more a bit in awe to realize that he did write it, because I thought the writing lacked very much.
Yeah. So there's this thing that I could just kind of summarize the film, and I feel, and this is all because Liz brought this up to me, my wife. She said this was like a church drama. On film, on a big budget, pretty much. If you see, there's some religious tones to it throughout the movie, throughout the film, especially on the very end, like heavy-handed, dude, like really unnecessarily heavy-handed. And I felt like it was like a production made by non-professional writers and producers and director, unfortunately, David Ayer. I felt like it was just really corny at times, which was let down, because I think that David Ayer makes really realistic, a little surreal, films that really kind of show the Chicano LA vibe, culture. This though was, I don't know what the heck he was thinking. I think he saw Blood In, Blood Out way too many times.
Blood In, Blood Out, American Me. Yeah, I totally get where she's coming from with the whole church element about it. The ending parts of the movie were really heavy-handed. However, I am going to give Ayers a little pass on that, only because I know that there's a lot of demonic kind of, presences and what these guys that are from cartels and that are all that join the mafia and things like that, they dip into that very, very heavily. So I know that that's what he tried to do. However, it sometimes seemed like it was somewhat of a love story, kind of and then going into like a gory kind of gun movie, and coming back
I like
to
that. I like,
and I didn't mind it. However, I didn't think that the guy that led the movie was very good. Bobby Soto. I felt, honestly, I felt almost that Shia LaBeouf and his character could have been changed up. That Shia LaBeouf could have been the main protagonist, which I think he should have been. Yeah. And the other guy, the Bobby Soto guy, be the Shia LaBeouf character. Yeah. And I think it would have worked out better. Yeah, I don't feel like Shia LaBeouf gave his best, only because I felt that his performance was okay, and the writing for him was not very good. And the fact that Shia LaBeouf wanted to be kind of gangster in a way, his speech wasn't believable to me. Yeah, it was sometimes it bothered me, actually.
Yeah. It was corny. It was definitely corny, dude. Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but Shia got a tattoo. Yeah. For this role, that is a real tattoo, like a big old piece, like a skull or something like that on his thing, which I saw once in the whole film, which was kind of a waste. I feel bad for Shia, man, because he's had some good films the last year or two, but right now this one is like really bad, man.
And it's not that it's not that it's a bad movie, like a terrible movie, a throwaway movie. It isn't.
It's not. It's bearable.
It's bearable. I think Shia, what he wanted to do something different. It just didn't hit. Yeah. I'm not gonna count this against him, because he's done so many. Honey Boy, the peanut butter movie with
Fury, which David Ayer filmed.
Yeah, exactly. So there's just been so many, and sometimes you're gonna have a dud, but this movie here just didn't work for me completely. I am gonna go ahead and give it a C-. Okay. That is my score for it. What's yours?
Mine's gonna be 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5 skulls, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But geesh, man, that ending, I was like, what? Anyway. So that's my review, guys. That's our review.
Yeah, guys. Still check it out, guys. It's best. I mean, it's only one of the movies that are out there right now that you can watch, that you could stream and actually have some.
That is the
new
cool
content. So no matter what, though, David Ayer is still a genius. I feel like he just dropped the ball on this one. Sometimes these guys have a little too much on their plate and they have to finish a deadline, all this stuff because the studios. Who knows? It just wasn't a David Ayer's, that I thought he would, up to his caliber. Anyway,
Yeah, agreed.
Anyway, man, it was good, dude.
Yeah,
It was good. I can't wait for all this stuff. This new movie's coming out.
Yes, new movies are actually coming out now.
Yeah.
Like this week. The Tax Collector wasn't a good start, but you get
Anyways, guys, whatever we think, but I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. We really want to know what you guys think about the Jurassic World, about Mulan, and definitely about this whole thing with the David Ayer's Tax Collector.
Yeah.
It's been fun, guys.
All right, guys, and don't forget.
And as always, stay movie-minded.